All right, everybody. Welcome again to another night of Foxborough High School football. Tonight, the Warriors are taking on the Nauset Warriors. Looks like so. Battle of the Warriors, like when we play King Philip, right, Frank?
There you go.
All right. Obviously, this has been a little bit of a disappointing season for our club. I think it's the first time since the new format's been unveiled that we did not make the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right, Doug, and it has been disappointing in many ways, but not the least of which is we'd like to be able to think that we're one of the better teams, at least in our division,
Right.
But things haven't gone the way they should have, I think. But, hey, you know what? It's another night of football is the way I look at it.
You're right. And, the Warriors got a chance here to pick up another W tonight. What do you got on Nauset, Frank?
Well, it's a very young program, Doug. They've only been in operation like 7 or 8 years. You're going to hear a lot about Mike Sherman. Mike Sherman, the football coach at Nauset High School, used to be a very prominent NFL coach. He was the coach at Green Bay Packers.
Oh, okay.
He was the offensive coordinator at Texas A&M. A lot of run and shoot, a lot of things like progressive offenses. Let's put it that way. He's a Massachusetts guy. Moved to the Cape. Gave up his salary to coach these kids. He's 61 years old. He didn't have to do that. He could settle back on the beach and just enjoy retirement. But it's in his blood. He was an outstanding coach for many years, and he wants to get this program going and get it up the way it should be.
Well, obviously, if they're a fledgling program, you need someone like that with that kind of experience. Can certainly give it a boost.
Absolutely. He's got trouble getting them in the weight room. You look at the numbers on the sideline. He's got about 32 kids on the team, but that's the start of a program, and I'm sure all it takes is a win against a team like Foxborough,
right,
with the tradition that we have in football, and that makes his program and that makes his year.
All right, well, the Warriors have just come onto the field. Nauset's on the sideline over there. Again, Foxborough comes into the game at 3-5. And basically has to win out, including Thanksgiving, to avoid Jack's only second losing season.
Exactly, and I'm looking for a win here tonight for us. Maybe a couple of touchdowns. It should be good for a first half. Nauset drove a long way up here to not to die in the first quarter. So I'm thinking they're going to play hard. And next week, Oliver Ames, we should win that game, and then it comes down to our Super Bowl, which is on Thanksgiving.
All right, and all bets are off then, as we know, with the rivalry over the years. The favorite doesn't always come out on top. Anything can happen. So we're about minutes from kickoff. The captains are out on the field. They're exchanging handshakes. We're going through the coin toss. And while we're at it, Frank, why don't you read down the list of officials for tonight?
Absolutely. Our referee for the game tonight, Doug, is Jay Souza. The umpire is Brendan Carty. The linesman is Chip Santos. The line judge is Toby Lyons. The back judge is Danny Amicone. And the clock operator is George Johnson, the brother of Don Johnson from North Attleboro.
So there we go. Captains, as you can see, are out on the field getting some instructions.
Welcome to Foxborough Third Field. Tonight's non-league between the Nauset Warriors and the Call. Coached by Mike Sherman.
It's a tail.
The record of 3 wins and 5 losses. Jack Rondelli, 2016. Foxborough Warriors with a record of 3 wins and 5
Well,
losses.
Nauset has won
Taking the
the
coin
toss
toss
and decided to defer to the second half.
Number 3, Sherman Darrell. Number 10, Captain Charles Stanley. And number 23, Captain J.P. Lavange. And for the Warriors of Foxborough, number 3, Captain Mark Flagg. Number 4, Captain Trey Guarini. Number 13, Captain Jermaine Few. Number 24, Captain John Williams. Number 54, Captain Zach Farmer. And number 63, Captain Joe Beltrán. Foxborough will receive. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. performed by the Foxboro Correction, performed by all of the Foxboro band, choir, and orchestra students in grade 8 through 12. A special thanks to music faculty members Cami Sidoli, Brian Raymond, Danny Albro, Robbie Glenn, and Kirsten Shedler.
Nice job there by those kids. Sounded great, and actually a couple football players joined in as members of the choir.
Very nice, as always.
So again, Foxborough will be receiving the opening kickoff. Nauset won the toss, deferred. And we'll have the choice in the second half.
I would like to take a moment.
I think we might have a little momentum on our side tonight, Doug. After a big win last week, 31-20 against Cardinal Spellman, we know we're in the, I don't want to say losers bracket, but that's basically where we are. Consolation, whatever you want to say. We're not in the playoffs, let's put it that way. So all of the teams are relatively evenly matched. So, given that fact that Nauset is a relatively new program, we should have our way with them tonight.
Yeah, they also come into tonight's contest with a 3-5 record, like Foxborough. And looks like the guy teeing up is James Tooker, number 6. He'll be kicking from the TP side of the Ahern field towards the scoreboard. Back deep for Foxborough, I believe, is Trey Greeny, number 4, and Phil DeRay, number 1. And we're off. We got a low line drive kick. One of the up guys picks that up and is met immediately. Number 20, I believe it was, for Foxborough.
Number 23 on the carry, or on the contact, was J.P. LaBarge for Nauset. Right. Made the tackle.
And I believe number 20 for Foxborough is actually the runner right there, and that's Pat Carey. So Foxborough takes over. First down at their own 34-yard line, not bad field position. You'll see the regular type of pistol offense. Get a little bit of motion here, and the handoff goes right away. Straight ahead for a good gain is number 43, I believe that's Henry. 42, check that, that's Mike Henry.
Mike Henry, who had a very nice game last week. Gained over 100 yards, I think 113, 14 yards last week. So
I've been away for a few weeks, and things have changed up a little bit. Normally you see Capichetti and J.J. O'Mew. So
3 sophomores started last week that hadn't played.
And there's Guarini on the jet sweep handoff, and he's following the block of Bartuca, and he's going to have a first down. Foxborough's out at the midfield stripe.
One thing I've noticed on the first 2 plays, Doug, is that the offensive line for Foxborough is coming off the ball really quickly, and that's good. And they've actually pushed the Nauset front four back about 3 or 4 yards on all of them, actually.
Yeah, and I think, Foxborough doesn't have their usual typical big front line there, but I do think we have a slight size advantage against the Nauset team here. You can just look when they match up now. You'll see a little bit of height and weight difference with some of our linemen right there. So 1st and 10, Foxborough, 50-yard line, 9:47 remaining in the first quarter. And once again, we're going to see Mike Henry.
And he got stopped.
Yeah, number 22 there for Nauset with the first contact. Was it 23, I'm sorry.
LaBarge again.
JP LaBarge. A gain of 1 by Henry.
This is about an hour and a half ride for them to get up here. They
Huh?
obviously left before school went out, I would think. And they have to fight that traffic. Oh, boy, it's good thing it's not the summertime.
That's for sure.
We were pretty lucky. We had one bad day, I think, with the weather, and all the rest of the days, Doug, been relatively
Pretty
decent
good.
for us.
Yeah.
Tonight, there's no wind at all. Flag is dropped. And
Temperature's decent.
yeah, it's
for
about
November.
50 degrees, 51, 52 degrees.
So 2nd and 9, and we're going to see DeRay come on the jet sweep, and he gets a block by Henry, but not enough.
Nice tackle by number 52 right there.
Wow, yeah.
And he is number 52, Jacob Hirschberger, who is a senior.
So a loss of 4 on the play that was actually a little slow developing, it looked like, Frank, to me.
Yep, it was.
So the Warriors being a 3rd and long situation.
They've got a lot of sophomores and freshmen on the roster, Doug. So that hopefully bodes well for the future for them. Here's DeRay.
We get a couple linemen pulling, but DeRay never gets out quick enough to get behind them to take advantage of their blocks. So 3rd and long, the parent passing down, and we got to see Clegg drop back, and he's got a wide open Trey Garini, who makes a move to get the first down.
Yep, nice move. And he did make the first down. He did that on his own.
Yeah, he did, and he was close to being tackled there by Kyle Morrison, but he shifted and breaks free, pick up the extra couple yards for the first. Good pass blocking.
Nice soft pass by Clegg to Garini, and Garini does it all himself. Flagg's in trouble now.
Yeah, he's going to get thrown to the turf.
And
that's LaBarge
That's
again.
LaBarge. He's already made 3 tackles tonight. Well, now we've got 2nd and 10. 7.5 minutes left in the first period, and we are on their 40-yard line.
40-yard line. No score in the contest. Foxborough with the opening drive here. They break the huddle. Patty Farmer is the center. And he'll shotgun snap to Clegg. He's going to drop back.
He's looking at Few.
He's got Few down the side. And I think he hauled that in, maybe. They're going to roll him out.
Out of bounds, yeah.
Wow.
He was out of bounds. Nice catch.
He did get his hands on it, but he could not toe the line enough.
Looked like his left foot was out.
We're going to see a replay right here.
Here's Jermaine Few again. Take a look at his feet.
Great call.
Left foot is out.
Good call by the official right there.
He's a big kid, huh?
He sure is.
He got him about 6'2", 6'3". He looks like he's about 215, but I don't know if he's that heavy. But he's a big receiver.
He is, and a couple weeks ago they actually had him in the tight end spot, and he had a good start in the first half of that game. So we have a 3rd and 15 here. Again, Foxborough in a passing situation. We may see a screen pass here. Well, Clegg's under a lot of duress, and he forces one, but look, this is a great catch by Garini.
That's an outstanding play right there by Garini.
I mean, the throw was on the money, but it was in traffic. This was in traffic.
Thank you.
Mark Clegg does a good job of avoiding the sack right there. Throws off the back foot, and Garini.
Nice catch by
He actually
Garini.
got both feet down.
Yep.
So Garini's already come up with 2 big first down plays for Foxborough to keep this drive going. They are now down at the 11, maybe the 12-yard line, and they can pick up a first down without scoring if they choose to.
Few is spread way to the left. Got that whole corner all to himself.
And
if
we're
he
going to
wants
see
it.
Henry.
There's a
And,
flag down.
yep.
Flag down on the play.
Really nice tackle there by Will Van Vleck, number 4. And we're going to see what the penalty is.
Offside.
Well, Foxborough's
Defense.
going to benefit out of this one.
5-yard penalty.
We'll take the free 5, and
Still
that'll be a
first
1st and 5 here. 6:50 remaining.
They should be able to run the ball all night on them, Doug. They're just by the time the beginning of the fourth quarter's going, we should have a 2-3 touchdown lead. They're just bigger and stronger, I think, coming off the ball.
We have Jack Lovely there, number 72 for us to tackle, 6'2", 255. And right next to him is Hunter Williams. He's a sophomore, 6'1", 165. So to your point, we're starting to play some of the underclassmen.
Which bodes well for next year, too.
Junior class is strong to begin with. Bartuka's out there, and number 74, Sam Panico, actually, it looks like is. I'll have to check that number, but. And we're going to see Henry fight in through the middle here.
He's down to about the 2.
That's right. Andrew Longer there, number 74, is playing right tackle. And inside of him, of course, is Captain Joe Bartuka.
Well, they got the ball just inside the 5-yard line, 2nd and 5. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first period.
Real quiet here tonight at the Harnfield, that's for sure.
Very few people on the visitor side.
Like you said, an hour-and-a-half ride.
Long ride for those folks getting out of work.
All right. We got a little bit of motion here. And we're going to see a straight-ahead dive by Henry, and he's going to be close to the first down. I think he had to get to like the 2.5-yard line. They're going to say 3rd down. He's about 1.5 feet shy.
Let's take a look at Michael Henry right here.
You can see the straight-ahead surge that you mentioned earlier.
Yep. Well, what they did is Nauset got really low on that and just plugged up the middle.
Yeah, you can look at this number 75 right there in the middle.
He looks like he could plug something up.
He certainly does. He's about 5 by 5. And we're going to see
Henry again in for the score. He's in. I believe he's in.
I believe he broke the plane. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, they got him. They got him scoring. Touchdown for Michael Henry.
So some nice power running once we get down inside the red zone by the Warriors. Gets us on the scoreboard first. We will now see John Cronin come out and attempt a point after.
They should have this all night long, Doug. I mean, I know Marky Clegg is going to throw some passes, but they could keep the ball and really get some confidence in that offensive line by running the football.
Yeah, and certainly, again, they've made a few changes in that offensive line, so give those kids some confidence is right. Got a good snap.
Nice snap.
He missed it. Wow.
Kick it left.
Very unusual. So far.
Let's take a look at Michael Henry here.
Good camera view, too. Well, Michael Henry is a tough kid. He's wiry, but he don't weigh a lot.
Yeah, I know. We've said that before, yeah.
I mean, this kid, they got him listed at 165. I would say that's 165 with a backpack on because he's a lean, mean machine there. Oh, yeah, here. Right there, straight ahead power running. Yeah, he just basically broke the plane. Might have been a little bit generous.
Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's for sure. So Cronin will tee it up at our 40-yard line.
And let's see if Nauset can answer.
And let's see, check the deep guys for Nauset. We have number 21, Isaiah Honeycutt. And flanked on his other side, I believe, might be 23. Could be J.P. Labarge. And we got a good kick, and we're going to find out right away who that is. That young man fields it.
He's got some wheels. He's got some wheels.
That's actually number 27. That ball's coughed out.
Oh, boy.
The way he was carrying that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Dylan McNeil was the return guy. And he's still down on turf. I think he's more upset than he is hurt.
He didn't tuck it away. We'll see it again. His arm was flailing, actually, as he was going. Let's take a look at this.
He's got a lot of steam here, and then you'll see his arm go up.
There it is. Nice hit by 20. Who is that?
That's Carey. Pat Carey.
Pat Carey.
Got his helmet right there on the ball. Squirts right out, and Foxborough right back in action here on offense with 5:01 to go in the first quarter. Ball is at the 31-yard line of Nauset. Now we have an empty backfield.
Wow, trips to the right. Empty backfield is right. Here comes DeRay in motion.
And they're going to fake toss, and they're going to go down the middle to Few, and this
Wide
is
open.
Wow, great play call.
Wide open.
That's a great play call right
It certainly
there.
was.
Few was in the slot on the left side.
They got that all night.
Yeah, there was nobody in the middle of the field, so that quickly, probably within 15 seconds, Foxborough puts 2 touchdowns on the board.
Yep. Nice pass by Marky Clegg. Very well drawn up by Mike Bordieri. Good call.
Yeah. I'm thinking A.J. Dooley had a little bit to do with that, too.
Probably. He likes to throw the
He
ball.
likes to throw the ball, that's for sure. But well designed, again, showing strength to the right side with the trips, putting a guy in motion with the fake toss. Well executed. So Foxborough quickly now up by 12, and looks like they're going to go for the 2. They are.
I don't see how they can cover Few. I really don't.
No, they don't have anybody size-wise that can match up with them. So we're going to see a little toss. Oh,
they can pick it up and go.
yeah, they can. Henry took his eye off that one. They were going to try and sweep it right, and toss just slips through the hands of Mike Henry, so the extra point is no good. 4:54 left in the first quarter. Foxborough 12, Nauset nothing. And once again, Cronin will be teeing it up.
Well, that's what we needed right there. Get off to a good start.
Sure thing. I mean, we've taken some lumps this year, back-to-back losses to Stoughton and North Attleboro. Basically, not even contested games.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's kind of disheartening for a lot of the kids. Doesn't matter if you're a senior or an underclassman. You know, when you're not in a ball game, it's not a fun thing.
Well, let's see. We haven't seen the offense from Nauset yet, so let's see if.
And again, back there is Dylan McNeil and also Isaiah Honeycutt. And Cronin kicks a knuckleball, and once again, we're going to see McNeil field it.
Back now.
And this kid's got some wheels.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely got some wheels.
And he's up close to midfield.
Yeah,
Good return. That's how you come back. Bounce back from that turnover.
I think if you watch this again, you'll see that he tucks the ball away up under his arm.
A lot tighter. You're right, Frank.
All right, let's take a look at Jermaine Few right here.
Here's a little fake toss to DeRay.
Wide open.
I mean, that's like unheard of.
Yep.
And I actually think Guarini, we see Guarini coming in at the end. I think they had one guy trying to cover 2 right there.
Yeah, they hit 5 split.
Yeah.
Five kids split.
Really opened that up there. So now we'll see Nauset for the first time on offense. And they also run out of the pistol shotgun offense. And straight ahead here, number 21 is on the carry. That's Honeycutt. And he's going to get a couple. Matt Pond, 44 on the stop. This is just good speed right here.
Yeah,
nice block. He's got a couple guys out in front of him, but that's just a nice read on his part. And Nauset now has a second and about 7. They're on the Foxborough 49-yard line. So number 5 is the quarterback, Bobby Joy. And this is almost, I think it's a lateral, but he does go back to McNeil. And McNeil gets popped. It was Corey, number 45, that laid the lumber on him.
Let's take a peek at that again. I think you're right. I think it was a lateral.
It is a backwards pass, so that would have been a lateral. And boom. Brandon Corey had him in his sights. 4-yard gain. So ball now rests at the Foxborough 46-yard line. We have a 3rd and 4. And again, Joy is the quarterback. Behind him is Honeycutt. And Honeycutt's going to, the ball's on the ground.
They coughed it up.
Yeah.
Well, they got it back.
He's doing that read option play that you see popular now in a lot of colleges and even a little bit in the pros.
Back up.
that's a hard thing too, because one guy wants the ball, the other guy wants the ball. They're supposed to be reading the defense, and sometimes you just get too much hands involved there, too many hands involved. So we're going to force a punt. The kicker here is James Tooker. Oh, that's a lousy snap, boy. But he gets a great kick off.
That is a very good kick.
We're going to see if Carini with a fair catch. Good choice on his part, but I don't think I've ever seen a high school snap go end over end like that.
End over end, and then when the youngster who kicked the ball got such a great kick, we had no return.
No, really good kick by Tooker there. So we're at 2:39 on the clock, first quarter. Foxborough 12, Nauset 0. Warriors have looked sharp so far. Second drive, a one-play scoring strike after the kickoff turnover. And here we go. Foxborough breaks the huddle. Looks like we got a new back in there for Foxborough. Number 26, I believe, Mike Luong. Nice run there.
Yep.
And that's who it is, Mike Luong, number 26. Picks up about 7 yards on the carry.
He's a sophomore, Dougie.
Yeah. All right, we're going to see reverse angle. Yeah, that's powerful running right there.
Nice low to the ground.
Yeah, really. And Sherman Morrill, number 3, was the tackler for Nauset. So 2nd and 3. And again, Clegg in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's got an open Guarini right there, but he's going to keep it. He'll pick up the first down, about 5 yards. He had Trey Guarini open in the flat if he chose to throw it there.
Doug, I think he had two receivers open, wide open.
Mm-hmm.
I think Few was open on that too. I just don't think they have the capability of covering our receivers.
No, I really. Well, Guarini's an athlete anyhow. He's had a great year for Foxborough, despite the record. He played very well.
He's had an all-star year.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is designed or not, but, again, Clyde gets the first down, and in the end, that's all that matters. So we're going to see Few and Guarini split out to the near side. Guarini is the inside receiver. And we're going to go straight ahead here.
Luong again. Is that how that's pronounced, Doug? Luong?
I'm hoping it is.
Or Long? I don't know.
I'm going to go with Luong. That's what Al's saying.
Okay.
Who's arguing with Al?
No, not me.
Not me either. So he picks up about 4, so good couple runs here by this young man, the sophomore.
Yep.
And again, look at the line play.
They're coming off the ball.
They really are. They're looking sharp tonight.
This should be the last play of the first period. 40 seconds left.
All right. Breaking out to the near side here, we have Teddy Mayer. And now we're going to see, is this Luong again? I believe it is. And this kid's running hard. He's going to be shy of the first down, but he's running with his shoulders square into the hole, and that's a good sign.
That is a good sign. It's exactly the way you're supposed to do it.
Again, from reverse view, you get some line action. Oh, we got a pulling guard there.
Oh, boy.
He does. He protects the ball. He squares himself up.
Yep.
I think Coach is going to let this clock run out here. Yeah, that's it. So the first quarter ends, and it's been all Foxborough to this point, which is good for the home team. We've seen a mixture of a couple different guys carrying the ball. Mike Henry's got a touchdown. He's run pretty strong. Now this young man Luong is in there.
Mark Clegg has thrown the ball well. It's been an all-around good first period.
Good start. Again, some of these young men on the sideline probably just waiting for the opportunity. If this continues this way, getting some playing time tonight.
Yeah, I think we got to stick 1 or 2 more in.
I agree.
Then we go from there.
I agree. It's just it's been a tough year, too. A couple injuries. Losing Whitehouse earlier.
Yeah.
You know, the KP game, that changed everything up, I think. You know, yeah, I know. Just, you know, certain guys, they worked hard. You got senior captain Whitehouse, the first game, we had a couple touchdown receptions against Hingham. So, and like I said, a couple other guys have been banged up a little bit too. And we're back to live action here. Third down. And we're going to see Clegg escape some pressure.
That was designed. You could tell that was designed. It looked like a broken play, but it's a boot.
It was a bootleg.
Naked bootleg. Move the chains.
That's it. Markey picks up the first down. Foxborough will have it at their own 47-yard line.
I'm not so sure I'd have him running very much, though. I want to try to get a winning season here.
Yeah. Yeah, he escapes the pressure right there, and yeah, I agree with you. I think it was a design naked bootleg there. So we're going to see trips to the far side again. And there's a little toss play. And this is a little long.
Yep, pitch to long. He's going to pick up about 7. Nice little run.
Yeah, and I saw a little stiff arm action there, too. He's fighting off some would-be tacklers.
Well, you know, some kids, Doug, and you know this is just as well as I do, some kids are fighting all season, preseason, everything, in the weight room, and they just, all they need is a chance.
That's all they
want. And it looks like,
yeah,
to me, they've given this kid a chance, and he's trying to prosper.
Well, I tell you what, you know, if he can play like this with 2 years to go, they got something to build on.
Exactly.
Now we're going to see
a pass. Here's a few. He's wide open, but Clay's got to be flushed out.
And he's going to take off.
He's going to get a first down.
Oh, he's going to get more than that, too. He lowers the shoulder. To your point, though, Frank. I'm not sure.
Hello. Nice run, Mark.
Andrew Sandoval made the tackle, or should I say, was involved in a tackle.
He got stuck, is what he did. It's a tough run by Marky Clegg. I give him a lot of credit for this. Puts his head down.
Just a little bit of lost footing here, and then boom. Sandoval makes the tackle, but he really just got run over in that process here and held on. So big run by Clegg, about a 20-yard gain. Foxborough has the ball on the 21-yard line of Nauset. And we're going to see Guarini in motion, and we're going to get a little, that's a lateral pass too.
Yeah, it looks like
a little cut block by Phil DeRay out there. And Guarini has a first down and a couple yards beyond that.
Let's take a look at that. You can't tell from the angle, Mike, that's a pass or a lateral, but let's see. Great shot.
Yeah,
that's a lateral.
That's a lateral.
Yep.
But now out here, what we don't see, right, that guy, the white shirt that's on the ground, that's a result of a good cut block by Phil DeRay.
There you go.
He sprung him right there. So the Warriors got a first and goal here. They're at the 8-yard line. And everything's clicking on all cylinders here for the Foxborough tonight.
Perhaps a short night for the starters, Dougie.
Yeah. I would agree. Like you said, punch a cup win, and we can start seeing some of those other kids get a chance as well. And once again, Luong's going to take it, and he's going to go right through the middle. Wow, that's a nice run right there.
Yep.
Great line play, though. I got to give these kids credit. They just opened up a huge hole.
They're coming off the ball very, very hard, low. And Luong, this kid's got some.
He's showing me something. I'm going to have to talk to my son to get a little bit of intel on this young man. It's not a name I'm familiar with. I don't remember him being in the Pop Warner ranks. But it's always nice to have a gift fall from the football gods into your hands. Now we'll see Cronin here. And
nice
that
kick.
One's got plenty of leg. That's more like the John Cronin that we know.
All right, here.
Oh, yeah, good view here.
Perfect view right here. There's Luong getting the ball.
Bartuka.
Yeah, Bartuka with a nice block.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Really nobody there. Bartuka, like you said, and also Hunter Williams, another sophomore.
Well, I know Jack Martinelli well enough to know that he's not going to he's not going to run the score up on these guys.
No. And the fact that he's going against an ex-NFL coach who's seen plenty of good and plenty of bad himself.
Oh, sure.
We know how classy Jack can be. So if you got your second and third string in and the kids are scoring, there's nothing you can do about
Well,
that.
and why wouldn't you keep the ball on the ground? Because this is something that we needed to do all year long.
Yeah.
Was to run the football.
Absolutely.
And now Michael Henry and this young Luong kid. I mean, they're running very well, very hard tonight. It's a good night to do it.
Cronin tees it up, and he gives it a low squib kick. That avoids two up guys, and I believe that's Honeycutt there.
Nice tackle by number 30.
Yep, Honeycutt on a return.
Is it 30? I'm sorry. Is it 30? Yeah, no, number 30. Number 30.
Keyshawn Sanders there.
Yep, Keyshawn Sanders.
A little tricky handling right there. Oh, it's like Michael Henry, 42.
Very nice.
Yep.
Okay, 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half. Foxborough's got a very comfortable 19-zip lead. And Nauset's got the ball at their own 21, 22-yard line.
Again, we'll see Joy back as the quarterback. He's got an empty backfield.
Well,
Now we get some motion there.
I think we jumped.
I think we did too.
That's got to be picked.
And it is. It should be DeRay. I actually think right there, Sherman Morrill turned into a defender to break that pass up, or else DeRay had an interception.
Yeah, exactly. Here, let's take a look. There's Phil DeRay going up. Phil's about 5'5", right, Dougie?
Yeah. Got some springs in those legs, though. Yeah, he's listed at 5'6", so you're right.
Number 4,
We
defense.
all know how things are slightly
Five-yard penalty.
exaggerated, so we'll say
First
5'5". I was like 6'4" when I was in high school. I've dropped a few inches since then.
It is what it is, my friend.
It is. We got to look big on paper because you don't look big on the field.
There you go.
So first down, 5-yard penalty marked off against Foxborough for encroachment. And Joy drops back again, and this is another
this is
knuckleball.
another one gonna be
DeRay's
picked.
got this one, or he should.
He dropped it. He dropped it.
Well, he's had two opportunities there, and he's shaking his head wondering why he hasn't come down with either one. The first one would have been negated by the penalty, but this one here was right in his paws.
I'm thinking we got to. If I'm Mike Sherman, I'm going to try to get the ball over the middle a little bit more, a little shorter.
Yeah.
I don't know if the youngster, he's got a kind of a floater back there.
He does. Not a very strong arm like we've seen in some of the other teams we've played this year.
Oh, you missed that kid from North Attleboro.
Yeah.
He's a real deal. He is the real deal. 6'3", 205 pounds, junior.
Oh, boy. So we're going to see him again next year.
Oh, yeah.
Here we got a little jet sweep action here. Sherman Morrill, the ball carrier, and a host of Warriors over there.
That was, I only saw King Philip on film, but I thought North Attleboro was a better football team.
Yeah. I think the thing is North Attleboro may be a little bit flashier because they got a quarterback can throw the ball and stuff like that. But
Well, they got two running backs that can run too.
and they can run, so they're balanced. Whereas King Philip just
Power,
grinds.
power,
They just grind.
Power. Yep.
And again, Brian Lee's smart enough to realize that if that works, you don't have to change anything.
Absolutely.
So we got a third down here and a high throw.
Punt the ball.
Yeah, over the head of McLabarge, number 17. So it'll be a 4 and out for Nauset. Tucker comes in to kick.
2 in, 2 out. 2 in, 2 out. 3 in, 3
I
out.
was talking to my old boss at work, and
Now you got 1 extra
he's
out.
involved in the Mansfield Boosters. And he
only
said
got 10.
that the Marshfield team was one of the best teams he's ever seen play football.
And you're right about that, but last year's Marshfield team was supposedly better than this year's.
Yeah.
A couple of kids from Mansfield told me that Marshfield's a very, very strong football
Oh,
program.
look at this snap.
Uh-oh.
He basically rolled it.
We got a decent kick out of it. It's going to bounce in our favor.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we saw the end over end snap the first time. This one basically was like a bowling ball. The center, I'm not sure what's going on with him, but he's putting a lot of pressure on their punter.
Yeah.
You'll see this ball right from the get-go. Boom,
Whoa,
boom,
that's a ground ball.
A three hopper,
And he still got it
He
off.
did, to Tucker's credit, and he got off a decent kick under a little bit of pressure there. But yeah, so Mansfield gets knocked out of the playoffs last week with that loss to Marshfield. But again, a very strong Marshfield team.
But who's playing KP? Or are they going to play North Attleboro? Either one. Yeah. One of them's playing Dartmouth, and one of them's playing KP.
Yeah.
Dartmouth or
that's a tough
Marshfield.
Bracket. That's a tough bracket.
It certainly is.
So here we go, Foxborough at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10, 7:46 to go, and we're going to get a straight-ahead dive for almost nothing here, and that's Matt Mullally, number 22, with his first carry in the contest. Matt, a senior, plays a lot on the defense. Varsity wrestler, good wrestler.
Let's take a look at Mullally here.
Just a nice job there.
Who's 18, Doug? Been a nice block there for us.
18 for us is Pat Caveney.
Made a nice block.
Yeah, Pat usually plays on the defense as well. He's a DN. So there are a few new faces in that Foxborough line I can see right now. And we're going to see Clegg roll out to his right. He's got few wide open again.
Wow.
And the only thing that prevented that from being a touchdown, besides a good tackle, was the fact that the ball was thrown behind few.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because he was wide open. Sandoval on the tackle again. Clegg, he throws a good ball here, but you'll see few catches it off the back hip, which allows Sandoval an opportunity to make the tackle. So we're back to action here. And here's Mullally. Spins off a couple tacklers and is brought to the ground quickly there by Mac LaBarge, number 17, but not until he gained 5 yards. So Foxborough, once again, is driving. They're now inside the 10-yard line. Get to 5.
6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. This is all too easy so far.
Yeah.
We haven't been stopped yet.
Yeah, that number 75 who just stands out in the middle there, we don't have they don't list sizes and weights for their team, but that kid is a short load. And there's Mullally with a nice run for a touchdown.
He's got a touchdown.
He should, yes, he does. So Matt Mullally finds the end zone on a little twisting, spinning run. I believe that might be his first TD of the year.
I think it is. Yep. Good for him. Good for him.
So we've seen basically 4 different guys I think score here tonight.
Yep. On the ground, in the air.
Spreading the wealth. And once again, we're going to see Cronin tee it up. Good snap, good hold.
Good kick.
And a good kick. And
we got a flag. What happened?
Not sure what that's all about, but we'll find out shortly. All right, back to the touchdown here. And Caveney right there with a good block. And just basically Mullally, just determination. He wanted to find that end zone. He did. So nice run there by Matt. And we're going to find out what this penalty's about. They're going to assess it on kickoff, so it's against Nauset. The extra point is going to be good.
Personal foul. Number 75 of the defense. That penalty will be tacked on the kick. 15-yard penalty.
All I could think of that young man could have done was run into the center.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look like he can move too much.
Just plug a hole.
Plug a hole, and I think he probably made contact with the center. And that's the one thing you can't do. They protect the centers on the punts and extra points. So 26.
And let's just explain that a little bit. I was a nose tackle, so
yeah.
I know what that's all about. Yeah, you have to protect that center because his head is basically next to his face is next to the ball when he's snapping the ball. So you don't want to get that kid killed. So you gotta keep an eye on the forearms coming up and driving into the head of the center on both the punts and the kicks.
Yeah, old time football. Let's say that was the attack point.
Bury him.
Yeah, that's it. Basically, you put 2 guys in the A gap and
Absolutely
just drive right through the
him.
center.
That's right.
You know, and those days are long gone now. And again, safety is taking a front seat to this. and rightfully so. So Cronin with another knuckleball kick, and the up guy gets this. And we got some room here. Oh, and he puts it on the ground. And, it's going to go to Foxborough, unfortunately.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's a shame. Louis Piccolo, number 15, comes up with that ball, but what a shame.
That is a shame.
It is. Mac Labarge, 17, was the return guy for Nauset. And again, just at the very end of his run, he coughed up the ball.
Now let's take a peek at Labarge.
And number 50.
Nice tackle by 50.
Stripped him. Strip tackle by Dan Linehan, senior.
Well, this drive should put it away if they're able to score.
Yeah, we're at 5:50. Mullally goes in motion, and we're going to see Flagg throw the ball here, and he's got a wide open Guarini, and there's a touchdown. No, they're going to say he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds, I guess.
When
I don't
he caught
know.
the ball.
Looked like he had it. I don't know. Did he have both feet in?
All he needs is one, right?
That's right. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's not
He was wide open.
Let's take a peek.
They missed that one.
They totally.
Unless the ball, the ball comes loose. That's why.
Dropped the ball.
Very good then, because his feet were down.
Yep.
Nice play by the defensive back right there to prevent the touchdown, because Guarini was in the end zone. So second down, we're going to see Guarini this time taking the jet sweep handoff. He's behind the block of Henry, and
picks
basically
up about a yard.
Yeah, that's it. Nice defensive play over there for them with Travis Van Fleck, number 10.
I'll tell you what, if I was Nauset right now, I'd go into a prevent because we're completing every pass we throw.
Absolutely.
So Mark's having a great night. Get that 4-6 bubble that Buddy Ryan used to have.
Yeah, they got to mix something up here because Foxborough's just moving the ball too easy. So we're at 3rd and 10. Just under 5 minutes to go till halftime. Greeny's going to go in motion, and we're going to see Henry with a hard run here off the counter.
I don't think he made it, though, Doug.
No, he did not, but he's close enough. Foxborough's not punting, I can guarantee you that.
No, why would they?
That's for sure. They're at the 23-yard line. Again, nice little play call here.
Yep.
You can see the fake and then reverse pivot and handoff with Bartuk out in front pulling. Good downfield block by a receiver. And I think we may actually be having our first timeout here.
Timeout, 20 seconds, Foxborough.
It's interesting, speaking of timeouts, I was reading an article on Sun last week. Farinella was talking about a bunch of different things with high school football and stuff. And he got on the topic of the timeouts.
Yeah,
and how ridiculous it is in Massachusetts that we give teams 5 timeouts per half.
I think we started it.
Yeah, jeez. It is one thing that definitely needs to be revamped.
Too many timeouts. Simple as that.
Yeah. So 4th down and 2 for the Warriors. Ball's at the 24-yard line. And we're going to see a straight hit. We're going to flag down. Henry's got a first down if it's against Nauset.
And we got a procedure penalty, I think, Doug. I think somebody jumped a little bit here.
Yeah, looks that way. We'll be coming back.
Got an illegal shift.
Yep.
Good call, Frank.
Offense. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
So Henry loses the first down carry on the penalty. Go back Foxborough 5 yards. So they'll be looking at a longer opportunity here. 4th and about 7. Again, Nauset hasn't had many offensive plays, less than 10.
No, they've
really turned
haven't.
over two kicks. You know, they've punted twice. They haven't even run 10 offensive plays in this game.
It's a long night for those kids.
Sure is. So we're going to see trips to the top again. Henry's down here by himself.
Now they jumped.
Yep.
Free play.
And don't see any flags.
Oh, it was so obvious.
Yeah. Now this
Offside.
We're going to take that one
75
back.
of the defense.
Yep.
5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
So we're going to swap 5-yard penalties.
Let's take a peek.
This is your nose tackle, number 75, that they called this on. Yeah, he flinched, but it was really 23 was the one that shot the gap there. JP Labarge was the one that was in the hole quick. So we're back to 4th and 3, 4th and 2 maybe.
Michael Henry's in the backfield.
Now, you see another timeout by Foxborough.
Timeout. Foxborough.
Something Mike
That's a
Badiri didn't like
20-second
right
timeout. That's their second of the half.
I think, to be honest with you, Doug, I think what he's looking for, Mike Badiri, is a lead blocker.
Yeah.
I think Mulaney just came back in the game, unless he was in that formation and he should have been, or it wasn't in that formation and he should have been. But I think the ball's going to Henry, and I think he's going behind Mulaney.
Yeah, a little bit of a power eye situation.
Let's see how wrong I am.
Well, Foxborough breaks the huddle, and basically
Mulaney's at the wing, but he's going to be coming across.
There it is, exactly. And they're going to go right up
There's your
behind
lead.
him.
Oh, I got one right.
Yeah, but we didn't get the first
We
down.
did not get the first down. Turned the ball over.
Good stop there for Nauset, 52. Jacob Hirschberger at the bottom of that tackle.
I don't like the slide block. I don't like the slide step. I don't
Not
like
enough
that.
momentum.
No, there's just not enough momentum, not enough strength. I need some. If you want power, you want straight ahead power.
Yeah, I agree with you there, partner. Now we jumped a little bit there, but yeah, because he actually comes to a stop before he goes forward.
Exactly. You're coming across the line, and then you got to take a step back to take a step forward to go in.
And he has no chance to pick up momentum because he's already at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly right.
So here we go. Nauset gets the ball back after a good stop. They avoid the disaster of the turnover.
See if they can hold on to it.
And we're going to see Joy run a little option here. And he doesn't get a whole heck of a lot. Linehan, number 50.
50 and 83, is it? 83, did he make a play?
Bartuka, 63.
Or Bartuka.
And he'll check out.
Boy, that looks like an 8, too.
Yeah, it does.
Remember those lousy Vegas gold uniforms?
Well, I love them up front.
Yeah.
Same thing as the white ones with the gold numbers. They look good when you're up close to them, but when you're up here, old eyes looking down, not good for us. Yeah. So 2nd and 9, 2:49. Foxborough ahead 26-0. And we got a nice little run here through the hole.
Well, we're up around. They're about a yard from the first down marker, I think. I don't know. Maybe we're going to move them.
Isaiah Honeycutt on the carry.
Yeah,
and they do it. They get a first down.
They're moving the stakes.
There you go. A couple pulling guards. This is good camera action right there. Young man worked for that one. He had 4 Warriors on him.
We don't give these camera guys enough credit.
Yeah.
They just do a fabulous job. What a great job this organization is.
So here we go, a little fake jet sweep, and we're going to go downtown again. This is a better ball.
Yep, better ball, but now too far.
Yeah, it overthrows Sherman Morrill, but a well-thrown ball that time as far as a tight spiral.
DeRay's saying, why is everybody always picking on me?
All right, we're going to see reverse action here.
But if I saw a 5'5" defensive back out there, I'd be picking on him too.
Yeah, just a little bit too much arm that time.
We got to know who Mike Sherman had as his quarterback in Green Bay.
It's
a guy by the name of Favre.
Yeah, Mr. Brett. There, number 4.
All right, here we go again. We're going to throw another one.
This one, yeah.
Oh, we got it. Completed.
Is that Garini on the hit?
No first down, but completed.
Yeah.
Take a peek on the other side here.
You can see good action here. Good pressure by Linehan.
Nice
Good catch. Oh, actually, it's an
dropped
incomplete pass, but the officials missed that.
And the officials right in front of him.
Right there, he missed it. That ball came loose. Carini with a big hit on on Travis Van Fleck.
Wow.
So it'll be 3rd down and about 2. 1:35 remaining in the half. And we're going to see a first down run.
Oh, nice stick. Oh, and he didn't go down.
Going. No, he's up the midfield. That's a hard run there. That's a great run, actually.
It's a great stick.
I'm not sure who laid the hit there for Fox. All right, we're going to see the incomplete pass. It was called complete.
All right.
Now, watch right here.
Ball's on the ground, and it's right in front of the referee.
Ball's there. He just happens to pop right back up into his gut.
Watch the referee. Oh, come on.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you anyway.
You're losing by 26.
Yeah, you got a long ride home. We'll give you one.
So here we go, minute 13. Ball's at midfield. Nauset on the move. They picked up 2 first downs here. We're going to see, nothing there.
Outstanding play by
DeRay.
DeRay.
Wow, now we're going to see timeout by Nauset, but DeRay.
Sick of having people pick on him. He's going
tell you.
after him. Nice play.
Van Fleck.
I'm impressed with this youngster. He's a tough guy.
Timeout.
Tough
20-second
little guy.
timeout.
We know he's a terrific little
Nauset.
wrestler.
Yeah, and he's only a junior, so we're going to see him next year, too.
Boom, like he was shot out of a can.
Wow.
Nice tackle.
Really is. Put the shoulder right on the legs. So a loss of like 6 on the play brings up a second and real long. You see Matt Pond hobbling off and Corey going in for him. Hope nothing's wrong with Pond other than the fact he needs a break. Back to action here. Joy at quarterback.
Well, second and about 16.
And he's going to pass. And
He's going to run.
yeah, he's going to pick up that lost yardage and then a couple more.
Yeah,
he
he
gets chased out of bounds.
Picked up about 8 or 10 on that.
Yeah, he sure did. We'll call it 8 and make it a 3rd down and 8. Back into Foxborough territory. Keith Pham with a little bit of pressure right there. I believe, yeah. Good job by Foxborough, too, not putting a hit on him as he's going out of bounds. Drawing a dumb foul type of penalty there. So 3rd and long. And we're going to see him roll. This is going to be a tough throw here.
Nice play. Nice play. Yep.
Good coverage there. I think it's Devin Hassan, number 12 on the coverage.
12, Dougie, I think. Number
12 on 12. Oh, that's 17 for Nauset. Yeah, it's Devin Hassan, number 12
Yep.
for us. Mac Labarge was
we
the
got-
intended receiver.
Sorry, Doug. We got 50 seconds left in the half, and Foxborough's comfortably leading 26-zip. 4th down and 8 yards to go for a first down. Mike Sherman says, "Let's go for it."
Hey, what the heck?
And I think that was a mistake.
He's got a.
Nice
good play.
catch.
Young
Nice
man went up
pass.
for that one there. Will Van Fleck, number 4.
Took a hit too. He took a hit at the end of that play. Nice pass.
Yeah.
Very nice catch.
There's 3 Van Fleck brothers on this team.
Timeout. Nauset. 20-second timeout.
pressure
That's
by
their
Foxborough,
second
but
timeout
look at
of
this.
the half.
Catch. Lewis Piccolo, 15 on the hit. However, he couldn't jar the ball loose, and Nauset picks up the first down. So they're moving. Just 44.9. We'll call 45 seconds remaining in the half.
Yeah, I think they've got a comfortable amount of timeouts left too, Doug.
They get 5. They've used 2, I think. So you're right there, partner. And we're going to see Joy drop back again, and he's going to scramble. He's not going to get it this time.
No.
That's Linehan, number 50.
Linehan again.
The clock's still running over there. Now they're going to call a timeout. He lost about 5-6 seconds. Good play by
Now,
Linehan.
This would be a great
Timeout.
call for a screen or for a
Nauset.
draw right here, because
That's a full
Foxborough's
timeout.
just
Coming hard. Yeah.
pinning their ears back and going.
That's an excellent point there, Frank, is that they're primed for it, actually.
We have a 50-50 raffle winner.
You spread out, put 5 guys in the pattern and, have one of them drop underneath there.
Hold that ticket, please go to the CP to pick up
Run a little inside screen action, but yeah,
again, the number is 428.
we get a good view of number 75 there. Like I said, he's about 5 foot by 5 foot. That is a big kid.
He's a good kid, though.
Oh, yeah.
Nice kid.
All right.
They're all good kids if you give them a shot.
That's all they ask for. Mike Sherman can't be complaining about living on the Cape versus Green Bay, Wisconsin,
That's right.
especially this time of
That's
year as
right.
we
Yeah.
head into the winter.
I'm sure he's got a few mil in the bank, too, Doug.
Yeah,
They said he was getting like over $4 million at his peak at Green Bay,
he
which
was
is
a good coach.
it's a fair salary. There we go, Joy again.
Well, he's got the little guy out in the flat there. Stays in bounds, though.
Yep.
They're going to call a quick timeout, but could have got out of bounds and saved the timeout. Isaiah
Timeout.
Honeycutt.
Nauset. They have 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah. Corey does a good job of forcing them back inside, but young man could have got just the same amount of yards by going out. I like the 6:30 starts too, Frank.
Love them. Love
You know,
them. You know what else I like? A Saturday afternoon game.
Yeah.
Once in a
That
while.
wouldn't be a bad thing like the old days.
Yep.
These are all things that Farinella kind of touched upon, actually. And
Oh, did he?
so he said back in the day when North only had the only field with lights over community,
Yep.
and everybody else played Saturdays, and now it's just the opposite. You got like Sharon is like the only team that doesn't have lights, and
Yeah. Well, North doesn't have lights on their high school field.
on their high school field.
And they play high school football there on Saturdays, I think, in November, don't they? Or they used to. Nice catch.
Nice. Gets knocked out of
That's
bounds.
a great catch, great throw.
But that's also where they want to put their turf field, too.
That's
So
exactly
they'd
right.
be moving up there.
Yep.
Sherman Morill on the reception there. He gets another first down, and the ball is now inside the Foxboro 20-yard line down at about the 16. And again, we got just under 19 seconds remaining. Foxboro with a 26-point lead.
Let's take a peek. Nice little pass. This kid's about 5'7", quarterback.
Yep.
Nice catch. Yeah, we're infiltrating North Attleboro over there, you know. Brian Martinelli and my son Paul live 5 doors down from each other.
There you go.
Jack says, we're taking over here.
No. Spies, I hope, but just more offspring going over to North that we got to play against.
Well, the houses, you can afford the houses a little bit better over there than they are
I
here.
agree.
Oh, go. Go.
Yeah, corner of the end zone. Oh, this would have been a great catch if he kept his feet in.
Yeah. The little guy could have run to the sidelines, picked up about 5 or 6.
Yeah. Mac Labarge came down with the ball, but his feet were out. You can see this. Oh, here we go. Good view from this side.
Bobby Joy.
Wow, look at
Whoa.
that. Right into that camera. I think our camera guy caught that. Wow, that's a good shot.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, so they get 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 17-yard line.
I'm assuming they're not going to kick a field goal.
Nah, I wouldn't think so. I figure they got 2 shots at it here. and they're spreading wide to the right. And we're going to see another rollout by Bobby Joy. And now he's looking a little bit like Brett Favre, and he's going to get sacked, and it's like
There's
2
no-
seconds, and that's it.
No Joy in Mudville.
No, they got time for one last
Timeout.
play here.
Oh, they do.
Nauset.
Okay.
That's their last timeout of the half.
That's it. Well managed, those 5 timeouts there by Mike Sherman.
Well, they are going to kick, Dougie. There is a kicker.
Well, Tooker, I'd be more concerned with that snap.
Yeah. Tooker's the kicker?
Yep, number 6.
Easy for me to say.
Yeah. Everything's going to fall in this snap here, and this will be a 34-yard attempt. Foxborough calls a timeout.
Timeout. Foxborough. That's a full timeout.
Is there a fake in the bag?
Yeah, I'm still thinking of the snap. I don't care how good of a kicker this kid is. If that ball doesn't get down, there's my backup right there now on camera. He's fully vested into this cable thing.
There you go. He loves it. He
Yep.
loves it. David Henry, my partner on Thanksgiving. David.
Yep, he's smiling. He knows. So here we go. Foxborough calls a timeout. Not sure what the discussion's about, but unless they're just saying what's for the fake.
Watch for the. What else can you say? Block the kick. You don't need to.
Yeah. Well,
I'm with you on the snap, though. Let's see. Good
oh,
snap.
not too bad.
Not bad. Ooh, look, he's got.
Oh, does he have it?
He
does.
got it. Whoa.
Whoa, look at that.
That might be the longest field goal I've seen this year.
30 points.
34 years.
So
34 yards. And it looked like he hit it by 15.
Nauset manages the clock very well. on that drive.
Let's take a peek at this.
It
for
is.
him, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been good from 40. Nice job. So they dodge a bullet by stopping Foxborough for the first time in the half, and they basically march 60-plus yards, go down and get 3 points on the board. So the Goose Eggs off. We're sitting with a Foxborough 23-point lead at the half, and we'll be back with second half action in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2016 Foxborough High School marching band. The band is led on the field by senior drum majors Kenneth Eater and Owen Basham. This year's halftime show is entitled Reeling in the Years, featuring the music of the iconic 70s jazz rock group Steely Dan. Show's 4 songs include Reeling in the Years, Ricky, Don't Lose That Number, Peg and Josie.
One, two, three, four. we're back for the second half, and Foxborough was kicked off. Nauset got on the scoreboard as the first half expired with a 34-yard field goal. Got the Foxborough lead 26-3.
Just got a nice run back too, Doug. They're at their own 45-yard line.
All right, so a little momentum may be building here for the Nauset Warriors. Foxborough looked real sharp in the first half.
Yeah.
Basically every drive moving the ball very well, passing in, running. The ball's on the ground.
Oh boy, and I think Foxborough's saying they have it.
Yeah, I think Brandon Corey does have it. He does.
It is. It's a Foxborough ball. Boy, that's at least the third turnover, I think, for Nauset, Doug.
Yeah.
Let's take a peek.
And we have an injured player down, but again, it's just not a clean handoff. I'm not sure what Bobby Joy was trying to do there, but
didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work. I mean, they fumbled. They fumbled a kickoff, a punt, and two running plays.
Yeah.
So, the injured player, number 52, is Jacob Hirschberger. Looking at his leg there. So, Thanksgiving, is that here this year?
It's over in Mansfield.
It's over in Mansfield. So this will be the last game here at the Ahern Field for the 2016 season. Next week, the Warriors travel to Easton to play Oliver Ames. And then they'll finish up on Thanksgiving Day at Mansfield. I won't be there. My partner here, Frank, will be on top of that press box again.
Oh,
one
boy.
of your favorite spots.
That's a tough place to do a game over there in Mansfield.
So here comes the Warriors at the 45 of Nauset. Mullally in motion. Fake handoff to Henry, and we got Few down the middle, and this ball's under. Oh, he's going to Guarini, but he had Few down the middle of the field.
Yeah, he underthrew that ball to Trey Guarini. Trey went up for it, tried to make a nice catch, but a little too high out of bounds.
Yeah. But there's just nobody that can match up with Jermaine Few. Now this, again, Guarini trying to use some athleticism. Basically just this time to jump possibly, but Few, there's nobody that can cover him.
No, he's just too big. He's got terrific hands. If he had a little bit more speed, he might be a Division I wide receiver.
Yeah. Well, he's going to line up out here, it looks like, with DeRay. So we got twins to both sides. We're going to see Clegg roll out. Gets a little block from Henry. And now he's going to throw to Few. And nice break up there.
A little over his head.
Yep. Labarge on the coverage. So we'll have 3rd and long, 3rd and 10.
I think Mike Bordieri thinks that this might be Mark Clegg's last opportunity to throw a football in this game, so he's giving him some shots. Mm-hmm. And we got another 3rd and 10 here, so I'm sure the ball's going up again. And if it isn't Guarini, it's going to be Few.
Yeah, there's not too many other guys that they target out there.
I wish they'd come underneath a little bit more. They do have a tendency to go to the sideline.
Yeah. Well, we got twins to both sides again. It is going to be a pass, and there's Few. And that time he should have held on to that.
Yep. Cutting across the middle, Jermaine Few. Nice play by the defender.
Yep.
Number 3.
Sherman Morrill. Few has this first down if he holds on to this ball.
That's a catch you got to make right there. Yep. All right, 4th down. I think we're going to punt. Trey Guarini's deep to punt.
And Travis Van Fleck is back there for Nauset. That's the return guy. He's inside his own 20-yard line. And Guarini gets off a knuckleball kick. And Van Fleck's actually down. His knee touched when he caught that.
Before he got hit, yeah.
So another hold, back-to-back defensive stands by Nauset. Keeping Foxborough out of the end zone, so they'll give it another shot here inside their own 15-yard line. Got a lot of green to make up. You'll see here. This is a good kick. Guarini got knuckleball, but he's got height on it. And right there, the young man's knee goes down.
Pat Carey on the coverage.
Yeah. Carey's been active tonight.
Yeah, had some nice
I
plays.
think he's had a fumble recovery, too. So here comes the Warriors. They're showing blitz.
This is dangerous, right? They got to go. They got to go wide.
And he's got an open receiver.
He's going to pick up about 20 yards, too.
Foxborough coming with a blitz there basically allowed that running back to slip out into the flat. And that's, again, Travis Van Fleck there. Richard Davis, number 7 there. We got Guarini on the tackle. So a nice gain of about 20 yards. Gives Nauset a first down at their own 33. Bobby Joy getting a little confidence with his passing game. And here's DeRay again. Oh, that could have been picked.
That could have been bad right there.
Real bad.
And Joy's hurt. DeRay hit him pretty well.
Well, to your point earlier, he's not a very big kid.
No, he's not big at all. If he's 5'7", 140 pounds, he's a lot.
Now, it wasn't the hit DeRay had. There was, as DeRay had him wrapped up, it was Matt Pond, number 44, that laid the hit on him.
Yeah, you're right. He's hurt, too. He's coming out of the game now.
Not sure what they got for a backup, but I got to tell you, though, watching DeRay go after Bobby Joy is almost like watching a Pop Warner game with the size of those two kids.
Yeah, really.
I'm just, the way some of these kids are built nowadays, they're much bigger, and those two young men. But both of those kids, we've seen some athleticism out of them tonight, and I'm hoping Joy's okay because.
Well, he's got to come out right now.
He does because of the injury. They don't want to be charged with a timeout. But that ball, I don't know if we can go another replay on that possibly, but that ball should have been picked.
Yeah,
it was just floating out there, and I think our linebacker was more focused on making the hit. All right, we're going to see this.
Take a peek. There's Joy, reverse.
And there's the toss. Now right at the end here.
Yeah, he tried to break it up. He should have broke, well, whatever.
Yeah, it was Devin Hassett.
Yep.
Number 12. Devin could have had a pick 6 there. But needless to say, it's a stop. And we're going to see a new quarterback as soon as they can get Bobby Joy off to the sideline.
They're warming one up over on the other side, Doug.
Hopefully it's nothing serious. A little bit of shot of the crowd there.
This is a. Oh, let's take a peek.
Now he just gets driven into the ground. Could have been a shoulder.
What I was going to say, Doug, this is a tough time of year if you're not in the playoffs. To not only to get up for a football game, but to win a football game, you really got to you've got to be playing at your best coming into this to the end of the season. And once you've been knocked out of the playoffs, that's got to be really a hurtful time for you.
Right.
So I give the kids a lot of credit if they can come out here, win tonight, win last week, and win against Oliver Ames, and then go in with a 5-5 record against Mansfield. They have a chance every like you said earlier. Every time we play Mansfield, it's like a Super Bowl for both teams.
Sure is. And the thing is this year, with Mansfield being knocked out of the playoffs already, they don't have to worry about resting anybody.
That's exactly right.
So you're going to see their best that day.
Yep.
So we get a 2nd down and 10 after the injury timeout. And Van Fleck, number 10, is now the quarterback. A little motion here, and we're going to see that read option. And going ahead on the carries, number 88, and that's another Van Fleck, Charlie.
It's
probably a good. It's probably a good thing the Van Flecks live in Nauset because they get 3 players out of that family. Actually, it wasn't. I take that back. 88 was blocking. 21 was the ball carrier, Isaiah Honeycutt.
Well, he's still in on the play.
That's it. He's still in on the play.
Okay, we got about a 3rd and 8.
8:43, clock ticking down. Foxborough 26, Nauset 3. Now we're going to see the arm. Oh,
boy,
deflected.
that was almost gone right there. 44.
Matt Pond.
Matt Pond could have had one.
Yep.
Could have had 6 right there.
Younger brother of Jake Pond, who graduated a couple years ago. Good ball player.
Let's take a peek at Matt Pond here.
He gets his hands up there. Good thing, too. Had a wide open receiver there in the flat. Mac LaBarge. So we're going to see 4th down punt here. Took her back to do the kicking chores. And we'll see what kind of snap we get here. Last one was good on the field goal. There's another bouncer.
Another bounce. They got to get another snapper there. All right, it's
There's Greeny, and he's got some sideline. He's got some blockers.
Oh,
he gets knocked out of bounds.
Nice tackle right there by number
It's a kicker,
6. Tucker, kicker, tackler.
Yeah, he made it all right there. Stopped a Greeny touchdown return, I can tell you that much. So Foxborough gets the return back to Nauset's 40-yard line.
Let's see Traegerini here. There's a wall, nice wall set up for him.
Yeah. Tucker made the play he had to make. So Clagg's still in the ball game. Number 3 checks back into the huddle with a play from the sideline.
1st and 10 for Foxborough on the Nauset 40-yard line.
I believe Henry's back in at the tailback. He is. He takes the handoff.
Hit the hole hard.
He sure did. He's going to fight ahead for about 5 yards. Good hard run there by Mike Henry.
Let's try to keep that ball on the ground. Keep this clock going here.
Yeah, absolutely.
8 minutes left in the 3rd period. This has been a longer period right here because of the injury.
Again, Mike does a really good job of scoring up his shoulders as he's about to make contact with the defender. Picks up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And once again, we're going to see Henry up the middle.
And he's got a first down.
He does have first down. He's got quick first step.
Yeah, he does.
When he comes out of the snap.
I'd like to see him put 15 to 20 pounds on from this year to next year.
I agree. He is very athletic. He's a pretty darn good basketball player. He's got some springs in his legs.
Looks tall and lanky,
He is
too.
tall. He is going to be tall. So
here we go. Here's a quick replay here.
Watch how fast he just hit.
Yep.
Boom. He gets good block right there, too.
Block
yeah,
the
line play all night has been fabulous.
Yep, very, very good. Very strong.
Now we're going to see a pass here. And we got to go in a few down in the corner.
It's overthrew it.
Well, Few's got a few targets tonight. He can't complain about not getting the ball thrown to him. He's got 1 touchdown. 2nd down, 7:05 on the clock. 3rd quarter, Foxborough 26, Nauset 3.
Second string is going to be told quickly that get ready to go in.
Yeah.
As well they should.
Yeah, they get 4th quarter in particular. I think you're going to see some playing time there. They punch one in here, be sooner. And there's Greeny in motion, and this is the design play with Clegg.
And it wasn't designed really well.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't executed very well.
Yeah, it might have been designed, you're right, but it wasn't executed well.
Yeah.
No blocking. It was like a free-for-all going on.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, here we go.
Marky Clegg has nowhere to go on this one. Not quite sure. Yeah, you get
nice play.
A handful.
Nice play.
Yeah, a handful of guys. Sherman Morrill, number 3, was the first guy to get in there. And also joined by J.P. LaBarge. We've called his name a few times here tonight. So we have a 3rd and 15 as Clyde loses 5 on that play.
Well, we're split wide 2, right and left.
A little crisscross. You got a wide open number 11 here,
boy.
but we go screen over that side. Look at this. Henry with some nice moves.
That was wide open, that screen pass.
Yeah, sure was. Look at the line just waiting for it. There it is. Very nice job. Mike Henry reads his blockers. And he picks up more than enough for the first down, moves the chains. Foxborough at the 14-yard line now of Nauset. 1st and 10. Henry still in as the back. And we'll see Greeny once again. And now this is a little pass back out to Greeny.
There's a flag.
Yeah, we might have a hold here, I think, on Few, number 13.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's exactly the call, Doug.
Greeny started in motion to the right and then reversed back to the left for a
let's take a peek at
dump
your
pass.
Yep. That looked forward.
Yep. The flag right there. This angle's not going to show it, but I believe they got Jermaine Few on a hold.
Holding 13 of the offense.
Yep, they do.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Well, we haven't had
First
too
down.
many penalties all game for either team.
No, not really. It's been a pretty clean game, which is good because it keeps the clock moving too.
Sure. It's getting a little chillier now too. Let's keep that clock moving.
So Foxborough loses some yardage on that. It's a spot foul, so they mark it back from the infraction. So it's about a 1st and 17 maybe. And once again, we're going to see Clyde.
Guarini deep.
He's got him.
Touchdown. Yep, touchdown.
Yeah, he's got it. So Trey Guarini with his 2nd score of the night. He just, again, a good thrown ball right there. And Guarini knew where it was, and the defender did not.
Right over the top of the defender.
So Foxborough increases their lead now. Actually, it's 32. Isn't it? It was 26-3, so we're really at 32. Somebody's already spotted us ahead one. We're going to see Cronin tee it up, and after he's successful, then it will be 33. High snap. Oh.
He got it.
He got hit too. They're saying there was a piece of the ball, so roughing the kicker doesn't come into play. You're going to see right here. Nice throw to the corner. Not bad coverage either.
No, he was right on.
Morrill was on him. He just didn't know where the ball was.
Yep.
So Guarini with his 2nd touchdown, as I mentioned a minute ago. And Foxborough up now by 30, 33-3. We got just under 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. And I think now you will start to see a lot of those 2nd stringers, not necessarily underclassmen. You got a lot of seniors on this club that will get a chance to get in the game tonight.
Well,
all right, we're going to look at the almost blocked kick.
High snap.
Please correct the scoreboard. Foxborough has 33 points.
How do you miss that? How do you miss that?
It's a good question because there was 4 white shirts right in front of them.
We had drills when I was in college where we had to dive 3 feet in front of the ball because the angle of the ball coming up. So I remember those drills. They were tough drills too, believe it or not.
Well, one of the up guys gets this kick here. He takes a few shots. I think that's Will Van Vleck, number 4.
No, we're not seeing the new shirts yet. 33-3 in the 3rd period. A lot of threes up there.
Yep, and we're still seeing starters out on the defense here.
Yep.
I look, it's Bartuka's out there, and Alex Perillo, 64. Corey's out there. Bartuka's coming out now. Dan Linehan normally starts there at the end. Patrick Caveney's on the other end. So Bobby Joy's still out of the game. Van Fleck is back there, and we're going to see the jet sweep. And that's not really going anywhere. Wow.
There's a pig pile there, and they're all Foxborough
Big,
kids.
yeah. McNeil was the ball carrier, and
Garini's in there. And
he took a shot.
yep. I like the way that young man accelerates. He can move, I'll tell you.
He certainly can. He just needs a block or two.
Yeah.
Trey Greeny, number 36, Keith Fan, number 44, Matt Paul.
He's only a sophomore too, Doug.
Yeah, well, that's high hopes then for
Yeah.
Mike Sherman. They can continue to build this program. There are a couple athletes over there. And we're going to see. Oh, another ball on the ground. I think Keith Pham's got this one.
Yeah, that play doesn't work. That play doesn't work. They fumbled 3 times on that
Sure
tonight.
they have.
Lost 2 of them.
It is a hard thing to execute because it's not just timing, but it's just a lot of traffic.
Yeah, there is. That's a good way to put it. There's a lot of traffic involved in that play, and a lot of it's defensive.
Yeah. I mean, if your line breaks down, you're going to be in problems no matter what. But, you're making one fake to go to another guy, and it's almost like he's still, he's trying to read it too.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure if he's going to pull that ball out or keep it.
That's right.
But they put the ball on the ground 4 times, like you said, Frank, and that they're killing themselves with that. So Mullally's in, and Mullally's got a huge run for a first down and then some. Picks up about 15.
Speaking of keeping the ball on the ground, please.
Yeah. Now this is about the point here where you got to say, where's that sophomore quarterback of ours that we can get into the game?
Exactly.
I mean, even if Marky Clagg's handing the ball off at this point in time.
Hey, we want to have a winning record.
Yeah.
God bless Mark Clegg. He's had a great night tonight. 2 touchdown passes, thrown for probably over 150 yards. But I think it's important to get him out of here.
Yeah.
And plus get the other kids some looks, too.
You saw Matt Mullally's run right there for about a 15-yard first down gain. And we're going to see him again. And he's shifting back and forth. And
working hard for it.
Yeah, sure is. Morrell, number 3 on the tackle, but not until Mullally gains about 5 yards. So does a lot of weaving right here. Blocking kind of breaks down. So he's surrounded by 5-6 shirts, white shirts, and again, strong enough to fight himself forward for 5 yards. So 2nd and 5. And again, Mullally is the back. You see a little motion here. And
he's going to get it again.
Sure is, going up the middle.
He's got about 6 more.
He's not going to have the first down, but he's going to be short by about 1.5 feet. So have a third and very short, coming down to 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And again, Foxborough with a commanding 30-point lead here. Again, you see that little motion, that sidestep at number 87 that is Matt Nutting for Foxborough. Good size, 6'3" senior. His lead blocker there. So Foxborough breaks the huddle. They actually spotted him a little bit further back, so he needs a solid yard here. Clegg and the Warrior offense. And once again, Mullally gets it and he goes behind. That's Matt Seuss with a block there. Number 65. And we got a first down and goal to go here.
First and goal for the Foxborough Warriors.
Nice block by Harrington, too, there.
Yeah. So they got, again, they subbed into the line a little bit. Yeah, got another guy coming in here, number 56 for the Warriors is checking in.
David Dow.
And out comes Bartuka. And that's a good choice, too. Bartuka's playing both ways. And again, with this type of lead, you don't want to risk any injury.
No. And you got, like we said before, you got to get some young kids some plays.
Yeah, they got to start looking towards their future. And cutting their teeth here. So we're going to see Mullally again.
He's going to score.
He's got determination. Oh, he takes a shot, but you know what? Wow, what a run. What a run by Matt Mullally.
Tough run. I guess he's about 1 foot line, Doug.
Gosh. He smelt that goal line again.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Matt Mullally here. Nice run.
Again, you're running without a fullback.
Yep.
So this is all him.
It's on your own.
This is all him right here. And look at that.
Yeah.
That's like Gronk-like. You know what I'm saying? Carrying people, bouncing off of them. And we're going to see the end of the third quarter. And we're going to move to the other end of the scoreboard side of the field. Foxborough 33, Nauset 3. Foxborough knocking on the doorstep again. This should be a no-brainer. I think if Mullally stays in for this snap, he's getting the carry.
Well, he should. He had.
He picked up the bulk of the yardage here.
Yeah, he was the principal carrier in all of those.
A couple of Foxborough's finest right there on your camera. I know the back of that one head. That's Matt Triani, a former football player here. I was just thinking the other day, too, partner, how many kids we've seen come through here, you know, that growing up with families of their own now and everything else.
And Jack's got, well, not great. Jack's got his own grandchildren, but
right.
his players got kids I mean, he's got a lot of them too.
If Jack hangs around for another 5 years, he's going to see some of his former player kids playing for him.
Yeah.
Good possibility, I'm telling you.
That's right.
But yeah, we've seen a lot. You know, kids that we.
Well, he's had Henry Pond. I mean, those, and he's got their kids now.
No, he certainly does. And like I said, he's got a few more that are going to be coming through.
Sure, absolutely.
So the ball's resting just inside the 1 yard line. And Mullally is in at the tailback position. And again, I think all eyes are going to be on Matt Mullally right here. And we're going to see
Mullally.
Oh,
he got stuffed.
Oh, he did. Nice defensive front there.
Yeah.
Marill.
It was an angle run. It wasn't straight ahead. You'd think something like that would be straight ahead, but he was angling in on that run.
No gain on the play. No loss, no gain. So it'll be third down. The referee saying something to Mark Clegg there. You know, again, not to criticize. It's just the fact that when you put that, like you said earlier, you put that guy in motion. If you're going to do that, put him in the backfield as a fullback.
Yeah.
Let him be the lead guy with some momentum.
Why not? More power.
So we're going to give it another shot. Mullally's still in there.
He's going to get this one right up the middle.
And
he didn't get in.
Wow, that is a great defensive stand there by Nauset. They just refused to cave in.
Have we heard about a quarterback sneak?
Well, that would require us putting a quarterback underneath center too. So look at this penetration right there. That's a really nice job by that.
Good job by
front there. Mac
there.
Labarge. Him and his brother JP have been very active here tonight.
What do you think?
Well, with a 30-point lead, I don't do play-action pass. I'd look like an idiot, that's for sure. But that'd be a surefire way to score right now.
Yeah, we're going to get Mullally again. He gets that one.
Now he does.
Yeah.
He decided to go in the side door instead of the front door. So Mullally gets his second score of the night as well. Foxborough with 6 touchdowns tonight. By far their best offensive output of the year.
Yeah, they're in stride now.
And, tough schedule this year. Stoughton being a very strong program these days, and North's are up and down.
King Philip.
King
Mansfield.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the King Philip basically is a non-league game because they're in the big division, but yeah, tough schedule for the Warriors. But here we go. We're going to see The opposite way, you can see the blocking down and yeah. Right there, I think your center, Patty Farmer, has a nice seal block, so much better. Took him 3 carries to get that yard. I think the game that really hurt was the Sharon game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just Sharon is not a strong program, although they did win a Super Bowl within the last 5 years. That was a once-in-a-lifetime team they put together there. And, you know, to go over there, and they had their opportunities in that game, and they just didn't capitalize. And then at the end, scrambling to try and pull it out, and they come up short on the 2-point conversion. But, you know, they lost that game, and I think it just really knocked the wind out of their sails.
I agree.
You know, they struggled the next week with Canton. We were lucky to win the Canton game.
And overtime.
But, you know, these last 2 weeks now, with the offensive output that they've had and the defense playing a little bit stronger, I think, like you said, it gets some momentum. Next week, they should be able to handle all of our aims.
Yeah.
So Cronin, now we got a new kicker out there. Number 17 is going to be kicking off for the Warriors. That's Russell Neal. And he gives us a knuckleball. And it goes.
Better sit on that one in the end zone, kid.
Stay down.
Oh,
no,
boy.
he's going to bring it out.
Mistake.
Yep.
Mistake. Oh, he's going to.
Oh,
there's
he
a
has
clip.
to. Unfortunately, you have to throw that flag right there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's too bad.
Neal's going to make the tackle, but that's all coming back. Coming back.
That was a dead-on clip, too.
Yeah, it was. Right in front of the official. Dylan McNeil with a great return. We were encouraging him to take the knee in the end zone. I don't think he knew that he could.
Yeah.
He probably figured he had to bring it out because he touched
Somebody got to be back there telling him
During
there.
the
Sit
return.
down.
Block in the back.
Yeah.
Return
Too
team.
bad. Too bad.
Half the distance to the goal.
This kid's got
First
some
down.
ability right here, Doug.
Yeah, he sure does. So a good return gets negated on the clip, push in the back. They called it, but it was basically a clip.
Boom, right there.
That's more than a push in the back.
Yep. And you're not going to get away with it while the running back is running right by your clip.
Unfortunately, you know, the official's right there for them, and he has to call, regardless of what the score is, they got to call that.
Absolutely.
It's his job. So it puts them all the way back inside their 10-yard line. They're at their 8, Nauset Warriors.
We got some new uniforms, Doug. See if we can.
Well, I can see Panico's in there, number 76. I can tell you that.
The big boy,
The
yeah.
big boy. And
Nice
tackle right there.
Number 11.
And it's Jake Adesh. Nice play by Jake. Solid tackle, like you said.
Yep. Let's take a look at Jake here.
Comes right up, wraps him up. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
That's exactly right. Head in front. Good job.
Yep. So we got Aiden Kelly, 35s out there. 40.
Keith Pham.
Yep, Nate Rogers. That's good to see.
Brandon Corey.
Like you said, David Dow is out there too. So second and about 9. 8 minutes remaining.
Oh,
and we're going to get a here we go in the end zone.
Worse than that. Oh, they're going to call him down at the 1-yard line.
Wow. That was Pham on the sack.
First of all, I thought it was a safety. Then I thought it was a touchdown. Let's take a look.
It's just nothing good happened. Well, he's backpedaling, so they're going to say forward progress is stopped. But
yeah, then his knee was down, so he couldn't go and get with the touchdown.
Yeah. Look, they got Keith Pham basically plays like D tackle, nose tackle. This kid's not a very big kid, but he is very fast. And they got him listed here.
He's a tough kid,
5'9",
too.
150.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Yeah. Yeah, that was real close. I think maybe if you got a 3-5 point game, there's a different call right there. But
safety.
Yep, here we go. And you're going to see an incomplete pick
boy.
6 right there. There's Louis Piccolo.
Wow. Wow. Call off the dogs. 46-3.
Intercepted by number 15, Louis Piccolo.
What do you do? There's nothing you can do to stop that.
That's right. I mean, that young man, and it's good for him, but he can't drop that ball intentionally. He's got a chance. I mean, that's what they play for.
That's exactly right.
Nauset, unfortunately put themselves in that situation with the penalty on the kickoff.
What a turnaround that was.
Yeah, so now we're going to see Neal attempt the extra point. And again,
boy, they could have had.
How do they not block that?
It's almost like they're having they have a big hole in the middle. The hole in the middle right there.
All right, here's the interception. And he was just trying to get rid of that ball. Unfortunately, you don't throw it up for grabs like that.
Yeah. Well, we got about 7 minutes left in the football game. It's 47-3. I don't think Foxborough's put up 47 in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's been a few. It has been a few, but again, both sides of the ball, and they've scored in spurts.
Yep.
Again, we had the first touchdown, then one play later we get another touchdown.
We've got a personal foul.
We sat with a
that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
23-point lead for a while, and then all of a sudden now, boom.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns in like the last 5 minutes.
Well, that's what happens and now we've got kids who want to play.
Yeah.
They want to get in there. We've got second string, third string kids coming in, and they want to play. They're going to hit.
Sure they are. So the personal foul, roughing the kicker on the extra point, moves the ball into Nauset territory actually for this kickoff. Ball's going to be spotted at their 45. And if Neal doesn't drill this thing through the end zone, I'd be surprised. And he's got the leg to do that. Your deep guys are standing in the end zone. And he's going to hit a knuckleball. And it's one of your up backs who's going to get it. Again, number 17 is Mac Labarge. He brings that back for about 10 yards, bring it out close to the 20-yard line. So Mike Sherman, there's not much you can do here. I mean, you just
play out the clock.
Yeah, try to get some momentum to get one score more. Maybe get the kids get back on that bus. They feel like a sense of accomplishment or something like that. But they've been outmatched from the get-go. Riley Wigmore just checked in for the Warriors, number 49.
And there's 27 again for. That's McNeil again.
Yep.
Gain of about 15, 20 yards.
Matt Dundon, number 27, is in the game for Foxborough. And,
Lewis Blake, number 19, is in the game.
Yeah, here we go. They're starting to sub in. And,
Nate Rogers, 43.
Will Ogbegbor, I think his name is. That's it. Ogbegbor is in the game, number 70 for the Warriors. And we got a little handoff here again. McNeil, there's a good run. And it's Blake that brings him down, Lewis Blake. But not till he gets a first down. So a couple of nice runs here by Nauset, gets him into Foxborough territory. Ball to 49. Just under 6 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, nice running back, this Dylan McNeil from number 27 for Nauset, Doug. I'll bet he's got 80 yards already.
And here's that little scissor play again, and this time it gets snuffed out. David Dow, 56, in on that stop. Kyle Parker, 29, checks in. So here we go, 2nd and 11. And we're going to see the Jets.
Nice block by Dylan McNeil. Nice block.
This is the other Van Vliet, and that's Matty Dundon laying the lumber on that hit right there to knock Van Vliet out of bounds.
Let's take a look at this play again. Watch McNeil. This is impressive in the 4th period when you're down this much to make a block like this.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice block. Good job. Third down, about 4. On the Foxboro 43-yard line.
Brought down to Foxboro, 27, Matt Dunn.
And we're going to see a pass here. And he's got a wide open guy. And he drops it.
He dropped the touchdown.
Oh, Will Merrill. Sherman Merrill, I'm sorry.
That's too bad. That was 6 right there.
Yeah, it sure was. He got behind the secondary. Ball's well thrown. Oh, you got to catch that.
Yep.
Then use his hands, try to bring it into his shoulder pads.
What's worse than that, it's 4th down. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. 47-3.
Well, we're going to have a timeout here.
Timeout. Full. Nauset.
Be a long ride back to Nauset, Dougie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that's the downside. On the other hand, we could have been making that trip down there ourselves. Not that you and I would have been down there, but
yeah, exactly.
I think it was a year ago maybe, after we got knocked out of the playoff, they ended up going down to Dennis Yarmouth or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. That was after Holliston, wasn't it?
After Holliston game, yeah. Which was very good.
We've traveled, Doug.
We've done some, yeah.
We've had the Super Bowls. We've been some places.
We were up in Burlington for the last Super Bowl victory.
Up on that stanchion.
Yep.
Never saw a place like that. They had very few stands at all. It was just cheers.
It's weird how they were awarded the Super Bowl.
Acton Boxborough.
Yeah.
Was it Acton Boxborough?
It was. Yeah, we played Burlington at Acton Boxborough.
Yep.
Yeah.
And,
it really wasn't a great setup.
It was a bad setup, is what it was. But we won.
Yeah, that was quite a game.
Year before, we were over to Curry.
Lost a tough one in the
Natick, 9-3. We lost that game.
So here we go, 4th down for Nauset. Ball's at Foxborough 43.
Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. Panico's got him.
Yeah, he just smothered him.
Good for him.
He's not even showing any excitement. He's showing like, hey, I do this all the time type of thing.
I do this for a living.
This is just, he just overpowers that lineman. Boom.
Good for him. Good for him.
It's like a 300-pound boy that you got on top of you right there. You're not getting away. God. So Foxborough will now go back on offense at midfield, and let's check to see what we got in at quarterback. Number 10 is in for Foxborough. That is Teddy Mayer.
Keyshawn Sanders on the run.
Teddy Mayer's a left-hander. He's played some QB down at the freshman and JV level the last couple of years.
Final? Halftime. Oh, we got a score. North Attleboro's ahead of Dartmouth, 16-13 at halftime.
Yeah, Sanders on the run, and he's going to get to the 45 of Nauset before he's stopped. Runs into a wall of white jerseys. Charlie Van Vliet is one of the tacklers there.
KP.
Third down and 5. Now we're going to see another replay of this. Sanders running hard.
Got about 3 more plays, Doug, and I think it's over.
Yeah, we're coming down to 2 minutes.
Oh, we got King Philip is ahead of. Actually, is that over? 9 minutes to go. King Philip's ahead 14-0 over Marshfield. That's a good Marshfield football
It's
team.
a really good team.
And a very good King Philip football
Again,
team.
King Philip staying true to the colors. They're probably just running that ball. So we're going to see Sanders on a toss here, and he's going to get the first down. And
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
He's in.
He's in. Touchdown. Well,
They're going to spot him out.
Oh, no, they can't do that.
You know, I know what the refs are trying to do here, but that young man, that's a JV player right there. That kid just, I don't know.
Who worked hard for it?
Yeah. The referee from the other side actually is pointing him out at like the 1 yard line.
Well, you know what? Just give him the ball again. Let's go.
This is he makes a good cut right there, and then it's just speed. Now you're going to see good camera action. Yeah, unfortunately, Patty Farmer blocks our view there, but by the look on Patty Farmer's face, it tells me he's in.
Yeah. Well, I think he's going to be in right now, unless Jack tells him to take a knee. He's out. He's out.
Yeah, actually, okay. If in fact, well.
Too close.
Too close to call, but
yeah, they called him out.
And actually, nothing wrong with that then.
I'm going to take a knee right here. I'm not going to insult anybody.
Yeah.
We've already been insulted.
I think that's what Jack's going to do. And unfortunately for Mr. Sanders, who smelled pay dirt right there.
Yeah, and worked hard the last period of this game.
Yeah.
And deserved that touchdown.
Timeout.
Whatever.
Foxborough.
Again, another sophomore, decent-sized kid, 5'10", $180, so we'll take the inflation factor out and say he's probably about 5'9", 165, but, you know, he's fast. He's fast. Got a low center of gravity, too, so it makes for a good running back.
I got $10, says that Jack takes the knee.
Oh, absolutely. We're already in victory formation right there. Well, you got to start the clock there. There you go. And just one more snap and this contest will be officially over. It's been over for quite some time. But again, classy move by Jack Martinelli. Never one to embarrass anybody. Although we've seen a few things in recent years where other towns have done some stuff.
Well, how about this year?
Yeah.
And we've seen that, and we don't even need to get back over that. But.
No, it's just there's just the right thing to do, and you know, take the high road. And
why would you want to hurt high school kids? You wouldn't want to hurt anybody. The coaches come up; they're doing the best they can.
That's it. So Foxborough tonight with a very convincing all-around effort, both offensively and defensively. The turnovers really was the problem with Nauset.
It was key
turnovers. I mean, untimely on their part, timely for Foxborough, but I think 4, maybe 5 fumble recoveries, the pick 6.
Yeah.
You know, it just
a lot of things went wrong for Nauset, and a lot of things went right for Foxborough. Foxborough, hey, let's give us credit. We played a good game.
We did, and you sometimes you play to the caliber of the team you're going up against.
That's
Foxborough
right.
did not do that tonight. They came out full guns.
Yep.
Right from the get-go, Clegg looked pretty sharp.
Yep.
Had some good running. Mike Henry ran hard. Luong ran hard. Matt Mullally. So a good mixture of guys getting to touch the ball tonight. Garini with 2 scores, Mullally with 2 scores. They spread the wealth a little bit. And again, the defense with quite a few nice plays. So that builds them up. It's the last game here at the Hearn School this year. Next time we'll be joining you. Cable 8 will be over at Mansfield on Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
My partner Frank will be working with Dave Henry. Dave does a really good job. Always hate missing Thanksgiving, but I get a chance to spend time with the family. So
Family comes first.
Family comes first. And, so for me this year, I enjoyed it as always, even though it has been one of our better years with the team.
It's always a pleasure working with you, Doug.
Likewise, Frank.
And a pleasure working with these camera crews and these guys in the truck. They're all top notch.
Right. And with that, we'll throw out that if anybody's ever interested in helping out with any broadcast, doesn't have to be sports, could be music, concerts up at the school, on the common.
Any town events.
Any town event, Cable 8 covers it. So if anybody listening has any interest in getting involved, reach out to the studio right there on Central Street. Make a phone call, stop by, check them out on the web. But always looking for new volunteers to get involved. And Frank and I, we probably get the best job of anybody. So
it's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun.
So for the crew tonight and all the fans that were here, the ones that braved it, and for the seniors that played their last game here tonight, a good job by them. Final score, Foxborough 47, Nauset 3. We'll talk to you on Thanksgiving. Take care.
Very good.